In this video, we're going to talk about what the top 5 real estate opportunities are in Dubai for expat investors. I'm Rory Sweeney, your Dubai real estate aficionado, and I help put together property investment plans for my clientele from all over the world. Make sure to stick to the end of the video where I will reveal the 3 main factors to consider when choosing the right investment. With so many projects launching in Dubai, it may be a bit of a headache choosing the one that's right for you. That's why I've decided to give what I think is the top 5 investments for 2024. Number 1, the Palm Jebel Ali. Now, like the name suggests, it is exactly the same as Palm Jumeirah. I mean, we all know what the palm is, right? Just think of it as its bigger brother. It's going to be exactly the same as the Palm Jumeirah, but on a much grander scale. Now, I remember not so long ago when the first initial phase and the first bronze were released up for grabs to the public for investors, and literally within hours it was completely sold out. It was all over social media, the amount of people queuing up at the doors trying to get their expression of interest to secure one of these units on the first initial phase of the Palm Jebel Ali. And the reason why so many people were trying to get in early, well, let's just look at it at the Palm Jumeirah. I mean, could you imagine if you invested in there early and how much the prices are going for now? That's why there are people waiting in line for the next release phases, because they see the huge potential in the Palm Jebel Ali. Number 2, Dubai South. Now, Dubai South is a little bit south, as the name may suggest, to the Palm Jebel Ali, just passing through Jebel Ali village. Now, the reason I say Dubai South is a great investment for 2024 is simply because of the fact that the Al Maktoum airport is going to be nearby, which they have already announced is going to be the number 1 airport in Dubai, taking over from the DXB International. So what does this mean? This means with the largest main airport being situated nearby, this is going to be a hotspot for a lot of expats, a lot of people coming in and out of Dubai, meaning that the land around it is going to be developed into almost like a city center. I mean, let's look at DXB International, then we look at, let's say, what you would say is downtown Dubai and Business Bay. Now, you may know that there's a lot of congestion there, and I think Dubai have actually learned from that mistake. That's why all the roads leading in and around Dubai South are almost 3 to 4 lanes bigger than you will find anywhere else. They are preparing to have a lot of development around these areas, meaning that if you are looking to invest, if you get in early, you're probably looking to make some huge capital appreciation. So number 3. Now, this one is a little bit different. This one is an old community called The Springs. Yes, it is old, but believe me, it is gold. The community is a little over 15 years old, but what won't go is the amount of people that are still searching. I mean, if we look at the data, it still shows that there is a high volume of people searching to move, rent, buy in that area. That is why a lot of people now in the past year or maybe even 2 years and still ongoing are giving their properties a good renovation for resale and making upwards of 800 to 1.5 million in profit, which is great, right? And that's why a lot of investors, I myself am actually working with quite a few in the area that are looking to buy an old unit, completely renovate it and extend it from head to toe, and then put it back on the market. I am actually working exclusively on one right now, but I've got another video for that. I think the biggest thing that people are seeing in the Springs community is the location itself. Where it's located, it's a fully developed area and people genuinely just want to live there. And that's why there's so much value and so much search demand in these townhouses. I just want to say that if you are enjoying the content, right now is a good time to give it a thumbs up. Moving on to number 4 is a place called SHA Heartland. Now, why do I say SHA Heartland? Well, the main reason is it is a stone's throw away from what you would call the city centre of Business Bay, downtown, just over the road from the canals, but it's at the moment, it's still semi-developed. It's still a developing community, but where it's located, it has a lot of potential for future growth. It's definitely going to retain and hold its yield over the coming years. I can see this place being just like Business Bay in the sense that no matter where the market is, it's still going to have stable revenue, meaning it's not going to be affected as much as other communities that are in the suburbs. A few projects within SHA Heartland that I would recommend you keep an eye on is The Waves, Creek Vista, and The Crest. Last but not least, number 5, The Acres by Miraz. Now, what I love about this place is completely different to the rest of Dubai. This is the reason why I really take a liking to this community, and I think it's got a lot of potential, is because over 28% of the project is going to be dedicated to green and open spaces. It consists of standalone villas from 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, and even 5 bedrooms. However, the 3-bedroom villas have all sold out, but there is still a chance to get your hands on the 4 and 5 bedrooms, and that's where I come in. But there is still a chance to get your hands on the 4 and 5 bedrooms. Their price is ranging from 6.4 million dirham. But don't worry, if you are looking to get a 3-bedroom villa, I can sort that out. So there we have it, the top 5 real estate investments for 2024 for expat investors. But wait, we're not done yet. Do you remember when I said make sure to stick to the end of the video where I will reveal the 3 main factors to consider when choosing the right investment? So, as added content, I'm going to give you 3 things to factor in when looking or choosing the right developer or project. Starting off with number 1, it is important to check the developer's track record on previous projects, such as have they handed over on time, the overall quality of the build, have people lost money investing into these developers, or have they actually made a good return? Number 2, a strong payment plan. Now, the reason I say this is important is because at the moment you will be lured in by easy payment plans. And when I say easy, I mean 1% every couple months, and you might think, oh, that's easily affordable. But what this does is it makes it an easier barrier for entry, meaning that people who probably can't actually keep up with the payment plan are signing up, making more defaults, which is going to affect the project itself, which will ultimately end up to the project being delayed, and it's coming out of your pocket who invested in with the right money. And number 3 is the location itself. How many times have we heard or said when it comes to investments, the most important thing is the location? It's not just about the location itself. You have to also factor in, is the land in front of it? Do you know if there's by any chance going to be bought out and another tower is going to be built in, obstructing your unit's view? Because the way Dubai moves, there's always something being built. And you want to ensure that if you've invested into an apartment, let's say, that there is no chance of another building being built in front of it, obstructing your, let's say your sea view or your marina view, or even your city or Burj view, because that's what's ultimately going to retain the yield, and it's going to be easier for you to sell with a much higher premium. So in summary, those are a few things to factor in when, choosing a project or a developer or an investment, along with 5 investments that I think should be on your radar if you are looking to invest in Dubai as an expat international. I'm Rory Sweeney, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Now, if you did like this video, then you're probably gonna like this one, or maybe even this one.